I think Sega is not really proud of a certain mascot that they own. So a game that has sold over 1 million to 2 million copies while being $70. I must say that again. A game that has sold 1 to 2 million copies while being $70. Because a kart racer being priced at $70. Listen, not most people can afford a $70 game. And I'm a person who has paid for the digital deluxe, which is $90. There is not many people who have money to spend that much on a car race of all things, because it's very questionable to the average consumer. It's going to be really questionable. Not only that, it's a spin-off title. Compared to a game that's like Sonic Heroes or a mainline title, Sonic Forces, I don't know how much Sonic Forces sold. I'm not going to search that up. Yeah. A game like Sonic Frontiers is a mainline game that is great in storytelling,
Space so freely.
I don't know. I guess I'm just that awesome.
music, the gameplay. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Sonic Frontiers, but mostly that's how I feel about the game. So a kart racer being priced at $70, which is Sonic by the way, it's going to feel very strange to spend that amount, almost a AAA title amount of money. But the collabs and the gimmicks and the uniqueness of Sonic Racing Crossworlds is phenomenal. Yeah, the whole collab with SpongeBob, Mega Man, Minecraft, Avatar, Miku, it goes on and on. And that is pretty cool. The early marketing direction for Crossworld was ludicrous. Because, let's take, for example, there was a specific clip that was circulating, White Cave from Sonic Riders, and then it transitioned over to the White Cave in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. It was like all the sauce from that game got stripped away. You went from a high-paced gameplay to a gameplay that was slow as hell. I feel like even up to this day, there's not many people who know about supersonic speed. I don't want to assume that a lot of people do not know about it, but I would assume so, because the marketing was like, it was pretty mostly slow. But let's say for instance, I have an Apple that is sold for $200. I know, very pricey, and someone else is selling it for $25. The person that is selling it for $25 is going to get more sales than me selling it for $200. What's so proud of me selling an Apple for $200? Maybe you are buying Apple to make apple juice, and that, my friend, is Mario Kart World. With the release of Mario Kart World, it was literally one of the best, but also one of the worst timings ever for Sonic Racing Crossworlds, because you are literally going band for band with Mario Kart. Because yes, the reason why it was one of the best is because people are creating content around Sonic Racing Crossworlds and Mario Kart World. Like, those two are rivals. It's destined to gain traction no matter what. And even with the release of Kirby Air Riders, I think, Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, people are going to make content on Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Crossworlds, trying to compare, oh, which one is better, which has better tracks, which have better game design mechanics, so on and so on. We all know who won that, but but it's like, your Mario Kart World is going to get more sales than Sonic Racing Crossworld. That was a definite win. There was no question, there was no doubt. We all know Mario Kart World was going to win. But the better game really comes down to, I'm not finna do it right now, but yes, that's what I'm basically saying. Your game being $70, Mario Kart existing being $80, but when you hear about kart games, you're going to think about,
It's me, Mario.
you get what I'm saying? So yeah, so with the whole marketing thing and so on, the prices, the whole game industry was crashing, like whole bunch of nonsense, because Sonic Racing Crossworld is priced closer to GTA 6 than Sonic Frontiers is to Crossworld. Crossworlds is literally the highest price point of a Sonic game. That is a spin-off, by the way. It isn't a mainline like Sonic Frontiers. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a mainline like Sonic Frontiers. It's not going to be sold like a mainline game. Overall, I'm not saying Crossworlds is a bad game by any means or any other Sonic game. Crossworlds is a fantastic game with the gimmicks, the gadgets, the tracks, the just the idea, because I've been there for the closed network test, open network test, and the demo. There will not be a lot of people that can afford the digital deluxe because it's a kart racer. Most people aren't going to be like, oh yo, this is better than such and such. So is Sonic more recognizable in the theater? Is Sonic more recognizable in the games? Because there might be people who doesn't even know Sonic has games or Sonic has movies. It's just that's how big the world is. So the fact that a game did not reach your expectations, it's merely because of the price point. That's what I think. It's mainly because of the price point that the game did not reach Sega's expectations. I think Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a phenomenal game. You're getting the feedback that is more important than anything else in the gaming industry. You are getting feedback on what to do, what to improve upon, what the next game install. That is better than anything, no matter what the sale numbers is. That is good enough. But hey, that's just my opinion. Like, my personal thoughts, it's a price point. And I don't think Sega needs to batter themselves up because of the expectations they had for Crossworlds. But mostly, it's a price point. And that's what I had to say. Like, I'm not finna do much editing in this, I'm just talking from me.